So I have a few MIDI keyboards, and some of them do have drum pads on them, but I haven't ever really had a dedicated 16-pad controller like this for my drum production. My main desk keyboard is this synthesizer, and I also use that for MIDI, but this synthesizer doesn't have drum pads at all. And of course I know I could play out drum parts on the keyboard keys. Some people really like that. I've never really been one of those people. So right now, my drum production consists of working with samples or recorded drums, chopping things up and arranging them in the DAW. The workflow is fine, but I am curious to see if this will speed up my process. This is the TempoPad C16. It's a new MIDI controller from Synido. Today, I've got to make a beat to send over to one of the artists that I work with, and I thought it would be a great opportunity to test out this controller. Shout out to Synido for sending this over for me to check out and for being today's video sponsor. Anytime I do a sponsored video like this, I'm really just here to give you some information, show you how I would use this controller to make some music, and ultimately empower you to make your own decision. I'm also going to be giving away one of these TempoPad C16s to one of you, so make sure you hang out until the end of the video for the giveaway details. So let's have a hang, we'll cook up some music, and check out a cool new MIDI controller. Let's get to it. The feature that I am probably most excited to check out with this TempoPad C16 is the Bluetooth connectivity. Obviously gives you the ability to use this MIDI controller completely wirelessly. You also have about 10 hours of battery life as well, so that should get you through most sessions. So let's quickly get the Bluetooth hooked up. We'll test that out quick. I am on a Mac, so I am using Audio MIDI setup. Come into the studio here. We're going to come up here to our Bluetooth icon. There is our TempoPad, and we should be good to go. All right, let's just pull up Drum Machine Designer. We're just going to test out the latency quick here. All right. We'll turn that auto quantize off. My playing was not perfect, and I'm not much of a finger drummer, but the latency looks pretty good, to be honest with you. So no latency issues at all, and you can even see as I'm playing, all of the sound lines up with my pad hits, so that's great. So I took the liberty of loading some samples into Drum Machine Designer. And I want to start by just building out a drum progression so I can start layering on top of that. TempoPad C16 does have a step sequencer mode, so if you like to program drums that way, you have that option. You can play with tempo a little bit. But I am going to record just straight into the DAW. I'm not really much of a finger drummer, so I'm going to record as I would, kind of kit piece by kit piece. So let's just start building out some drums. Take the velocity down just a little bit on these. Fly those in. Yeah, I'll put that in there. All right, now I just want an alternate section. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Now inside of my Drum Machine Designer plugin, I have all of these effects and parameters at the bottom that are tweakable. You can turn some drive on, for example. And on my TempoPad, I also have these 8 knobs that are completely mappable and programmable. So I thought it would be fun to play around with some of these different parameters, map them to the knobs, and see if we can automate any cool effects onto our drum part. So our low cut and high cut filters, those are a given. So over here on the low cut filter, I'm just going to turn the knob. I'm going to hit MIDI learn. Then I'm going to assign that to this knob over here. And now that will adjust my low cut. So that's cool. We'll do the same with high cut. And we'll map that to this knob right here. Phaser and flanger sound cool. So let's do phaser. We have that one. Cool. Put that down there for now. Flanger. Boom. Okay, cool. So we have our phaser and flanger. Let's just hear those. Very cool. Definitely going to use this bit crusher. MIDI learn that. Boom. Let's see how the drive sounds. MIDI learn this one. Delay and reverb might be fun to have. Delay. Cool. So let's just play around with some stuff. Maybe just automate some reverb going up in the second section. We're going to turn this on to touch. All right, so this is starting to sound cool. I want to add in some bass, some keys, maybe a little guitar too. Check out the video description if you want some more info on the Synido TempoPad C16. And if you want to enter to win one of these MIDI controllers, just make sure you are subscribed to this channel and you leave a like and a comment on the video. Thanks so much for hanging today, my friends. I am Patrick. I will see you in the next video. Peace.